Hi, you're very welcome to our video. Today we're featuring the work of John Kennedy.
I'm a research technician. I've been working with Teagasc now for 40 years. The past 10 years I've been working in the agricultural catchments programme, and previous to that I worked in the education sector in horticultural colleges. And I grew up on a farm, always loved farming and still do. Initially there were a lot of challenges in getting the programme off the ground and setting up particularly the various different equipment and weirs and rivers and establishing all the equipment that we have in the streams. But once we got over that, it was easy enough. And the other main challenges, I suppose, would be like that happens in the farming activities all the time is the weather and the weather conditions. So it's very important that we capture the data during extreme weather conditions, and that can be challenging at times. My area of work in the agricultural catchments programme is in the northeast catchments, which are in Dunleer in County Louth and in Corduff in County Monaghan. The agricultural catchments programme was set up to evaluate the effectiveness of the nitrates directive initially. We work very closely with farmers in all the catchments. There's a lot of equipment set up in the catchments, particularly at the outlet of the catchments where we have a kiosk that contains the majority of our equipment that monitors the nutrients that are in the stream. We also have various other equipment around the different parts of the catchment, like a met station in the middle of the catchment and a rain gauge at the top of the catchment. And we also have wells at different parts of the catchment where we're actually measuring the water and at the various different depths within the wells. This data is very important for our researchers who are writing up papers on the various different aspects in the programme. And it gives me great pleasure after collecting all the data that I see these papers published and can read them and see the amount of data from the catchments here that have contributed to the writing of these papers.